Rejects Trump's immunity claim in hush money case. Former President Donald Trump's attempt to overturn his recent guilty verdicts in the New York hush money case, based on a claim of presidential immunity, has been rejected by the judge. Several major news outlets have confirmed that Judge Merchan denied Trump's bid. The ruling reinforces that the former president is not above the law. The decision marks another legal setback for Trump, and it remains to be seen how this will impact his future. 2. Trump's post-election first news conference. The news conference offered a glimpse into Trump's worldview and potential policy directions. First up, President-elect Donald Trump is celebrating a $100 billion investment pledge from SoftBank, promising 100,000 American jobs. 2. TikTok ban twist. And here's a twist. Trump hinted he might spare TikTok from the ban, acknowledging its popularity among young voters. 3. Vaccine debate. Switching gears, Trump voiced support for the polio vaccine, standing apart from RFK Jr., his health secretary pick, who's been critical of vaccines. 4. Border wall drama. Meanwhile, on border security, Trump criticized Biden for selling unused wall materials to Mexico. He's vowing to rebuild, ready for round 2 of the wall saga. 5. Mysterious drones spark concern. President Trump has addressed the situation, expressing frustration with the lack of transparency from the Biden's government. 3. Trump threatens legal action against media outlets. In a move that has raised concerns about freedom of the press, Donald Trump has threatened to sue several prominent media organizations. This includes threats against the Des Moines Register over a poll. These threats follow a recent $15 million settlement between ABC News and Trump. Critics argue these actions are part of a larger pattern of attempting to silence critical reporting. Number 4. Trump signals potential shift on TikTok ban. There's a new twist in the ongoing saga of TikTok's potential ban in the United States. Reports indicate that Donald Trump, who previously advocated for banning the app, recently met with TikTok's CEO. Following the meeting, Trump signaled a possible softening of his stance, suggesting he might be open to stopping the ban. This development comes as TikTok has taken its fight to the Supreme Court, seeking to block the law that could force its sale or removal from app stores. 5. TikTok appeals to Supreme Court to prevent ban. TikTok has made a last-ditch effort to avoid a ban in the United States by appealing to the Supreme Court. The popular social media platform is challenging a recently passed law that could force its parent company, ByteDance, to divest its U.S. operations or face a nationwide ban. The legal battle centers around national security concerns versus First Amendment rights. The Supreme Court's decision will have significant ramifications for the future of social media and international business in the U.S. 6. Trump vows to end remote work for federal employees. President-elect Trump has declared his intention to end remote work for federal employees if he returns to office, a move that has drawn immediate pushback from key unions. Trump stated that those unwilling to return to the office would face dismissal. Unions representing federal workers have vowed to fight this policy, arguing that remote work has proven effective and beneficial for many employees. This sets the stage for a potential clash between a future Trump administration and the federal workforce. 7. RFK Jr. seeks Senate confirmation for potential health role. Robert F. Kennedy Jr., who has been floated as a potential pick to lead a health agency under a future Trump administration, has begun meeting with Republican senators on Capitol Hill. Kennedy's views on vaccines, particularly his past skepticism, have become a point of contention. Despite this, reports suggest he has a battle plan to secure Senate confirmation. 8. Trump's Time Magazine Person of the Year sparks controversy. Time Magazine's decision to name Donald Trump as its 2024 Person of the Year has ignited a firestorm of debate. While the designation is not necessarily an endorsement, it recognizes the individual's influence on the year's events. Critics, including Rosie O'Donnell, have slammed the choice, while Time itself included a fact-check alongside Trump's profile, a unique move for the magazine. The selection has once again placed Trump at the center of a national conversation about his impact and legacy. 9. Senate advances defense bill, despite transgender care ban. The Senate has moved forward with a massive $895 billion defense policy bill, known as the NDAA, despite a controversial provision that bans funding for transgender care. Democratic senators are seeking to remove this ban, arguing it discriminates against transgender service members. The bill's advancement sets up a final passage vote, but the inclusion of the transgender care ban has sparked a heated debate about LGBTQ+ rights within the military. The House has already passed its version of the bill, which also includes the controversial provision. 10. NYC Mayor Eric Adams denied campaign matching funds. New York City Mayor Eric Adams has been denied public matching funds for his re-election campaign, a significant blow to his fundraising efforts. This decision comes amidst mounting troubles for the mayor, who is currently facing a federal investigation. The denial of funds could severely hamper his ability to compete in the upcoming election. This development adds another layer of complexity to the already volatile political landscape in New York City. 11. Trump says he would consider pardoning NYC Mayor Eric Adams. In a surprising statement, President-elect Donald Trump has indicated he would consider pardoning New York City Mayor Eric Adams, who is currently under federal investigation. This announcement has added fuel to the fire surrounding Adams's ongoing legal troubles. Trump's offer comes even as a New York City agency has barred the mayor from a lucrative matching funds program for his re-election campaign. The interplay between Trump and Adams, both prominent figures in New York politics, has become a major point of interest. 12. Funding bill faces hurdles. Potential government shutdown. Looms. Efforts to pass a bipartisan funding bill to avert a government shutdown are facing significant obstacles. A brewing rebellion among GOP lawmakers, particularly concerning farm aid, threatens to derail the negotiations. Lawmakers are now indicating they might miss the deadline for releasing the bill's text, raising the specter of a partial government shutdown. The situation highlights the deep divisions within Congress and the challenges of reaching consensus on critical spending measures. Suspect in UnitedHealthcare CEO murder to waive extradition. Luigi Mangione, the suspect in the high-profile murder of a UnitedHealthcare CEO, is expected to waive extradition, according to sources. The case has garnered significant media attention due to the prominence of the victim and the background of the suspect. Legal experts are suggesting that Mangione's best defense strategy might involve avoiding arguments about his guilt. The case continues to unfold, with new details emerging about the suspect's legal maneuvers. 14. OZ Media co-founder sentenced to prison for fraud. Carlos Watson, the co-founder of the now-defunct OZ Media, has been sentenced to nearly 10 years in prison for his role in a financial conspiracy. Watson was found guilty of defrauding investors and fabricating financial data to inflate the company's value. The sentencing marks a dramatic fall from grace for the once-celebrated media entrepreneur. The case serves as a cautionary tale about the dangers of deception and the importance of ethical practices in the media industry. 15. School shooting in Madison, Wisconsin. Suspect identified. A tragic school shooting has occurred at Abundant Life Christian School in Madison, Wisconsin. Authorities have identified the shooter as a 15-year-old female student of the school named Natalie Rupno. The White House has issued a statement from President Biden on the shooting, expressing condolences and calling for action to prevent further gun violence. This latest incident has reignited the national debate over gun control and school safety measures. That's all for today's News Roundup. Thanks for tuning in, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more updates. We'll see you next time.